All right, YouTube. Today we're going to talk about this Blackstone 17-inch griddle. I'd like to just say I purchased this at Walmart on clearance for $59 a piece. I bought two of them, and I was hoping to get one all ready for tomorrow, and hopefully, make some food. But yeah, let me show you a few things. First, I just opened the package. Got out the owner's manual right there. You got that. You got this right here that pulled out. Got a couple of the box pieces back behind me, but I don't know if this thing's gonna be any good. First off, when it comes in, okay. First, it comes like this in the box. Don't know if you can see this first issue that I'm seeing, but this thing looks like it was welded by someone with extremely low pay or a kid in China, which is exactly where this was made. So don't put it past what. Look at all this. Look at all that splashing right there. Look at that. Look at that. Here, let me turn the light on. You can see. Look at that. That piece right there is bent. And I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like that. But with the way that this piece right here is, it looks like it's supposed to be straight. But yeah, look at all that. Look at these feet, at these 4 foot posts. Oh yeah. Now this right here is a cast iron piece. And remember, we're cooking on something that's going to be hot. So it needs to be able to last. It comes without being seasoned, and you got to season it yourself, but we'll get into that later. But right now, as you can see, when I took this plastic off right here, and this is what I was greeted with. I mean, that is some of the worst welding I've seen in a long time. I don't know how to weld myself, but yeah. Now let me turn this over real quick. All right, I repositioned this so that it's a little bit better to see. As you can see, it comes with this right here. When you flip it over, it's on magnets, which is nice, but I don't know if you can already see it, but there's already some issues here. Okay, that is what I was greeted to. These are where the feet are, or the legs are. And, yeah. You can see how hot their welds were. And look at all that right there from hot welds. Every single one of those spots is prone to rusting. Plus, because it fatigued the metal on this side, it also is raised in each one of those spots. So it's going to have a slightly different cooking right there than the rest of the metal. This is cast iron. I can expect a little bit of imperfections with cast iron. But if they would not have overheated their welds, I would not have discolored metal on the opposite side. So as you can see, this is all prone to issues. And it's like as if though there was no quality control done at all on this unit. Now, let's go to the second unit that I have and see how that one fares. All right, now, as you can see, I do have a second unit. Let's get this bad boy opened up and see what it looks like. All right, as you can see, I am pulling this out of the box, and the lid does come upside down. All right, as you can see, I just barely pulled it out, and right there, I'm already seeing welding splashes and stuff. We're going to have to really examine this one and see how it compares to the other one. All right, one difference I am noticing is the fact that whenever I pulled the manual out, the feet are in with the manual. You got this Naked Wines voucher, not sponsored. So that wasn't in the other one, and the feet were loose. This isn't showing very good quality control. Let's get it fully out and see exactly what we're looking at. All right, here's number 2. As you can see, we got a bunch of welding splashes. I can already see overheated welding right there. I mean, that weld is going into the metal itself. Mind you, everyone that owns a Blackstone says how quality they are and how good they are. Look at that. That's supposed... At least this bar is straight. I hope. Look at how crooked that bar is. If I'm looking at it closely, it is shallower in depth right there. And it is right there. One sec. About 1.25 inches. And about 1 inch. Just a hair, about 1 1/8 inches. Yep. Just a hair under 1.25 inches. are right at 1.25 inches. And about 1.1 inches right there. So that strip of metal is long. And the other thing I noticed, let me turn my light on so you can clearly see this. Right there. That has been dropped. I don't know what's going on there. If they had dropped it, hit a weld there. That isn't even level. Let's turn this thing over and see what we got. All right, once again, we're greeted with the sticker. That's not really a sticker, but probably the best thing about this grill so far. And lo and behold, in the middle, sorry, it does not look as bad, but then you still got these spots right here where the welding is. Piece of metal from the factory. But yeah, you got that spot, that spot, that spot, and that spot, all prone to rusting, all because they overheated their weld. All right, let me take this over here by the other one and we'll compare. All right, this is number 2 on the left, and on the right is number 1. Now, that film that you see on these is an oil that a soybean oil they put on here to protect the metal from rusting, and it will provide a little discoloration. But whenever you season it, that's why you have to season it, because it's not actually seasoned into the cooking stuff. But as you can see, I mean, look at this. That should all be that color right there. All these light spots is fatigued metal from the welds. And then, let me turn them over real quick. All right, once again, the number 2 is on the left and number 1 is on the right. Number 2 is a lot better, except for that one post. Where was that? Right there. Not as much welding splashing, but you can definitely see welds that were overly stressed. Everything's just sloppy with this. Everyone puts them in high regards too. But as we could see, this side was about 1.25 inches, and this was about 1.16 inches. And that one's even bent. I mean, look at all this weld splashing. And you can even tell where, like, especially right there. Right there. The welds are overheated, and you can see the fatigue of the metal on the other side. all that's going to do is cause rusting. I'm going to put this video out there and take it with a grain of salt. I have not used the units yet. And quite frankly, I'm contacting the company before I do. Because, yeah. Like I said, I've heard great things. This is not showing it. Like, subscribe. Do what you want. But, yeah.